let's talk a little bit about resources. So exactly on that, do you know of any, resources that does that where you can sort of narrow down a question that you're not super comfortable with, and then they'll sort of give you, what question from what prep test focuses on those weaknesses?
Totally. Yeah, I've got it all on my website, the LSAT blog. I've got categorizations for everything. I've got categorizations for logic games, logical reasoning, reading comprehension. So I've laid out ordering games by type and by difficulty, logical reasoning by all the 15 different question types, reading comprehension by topic, and not just humanities, social science, natural science, law. I actually broke it down more specifically to say, okay, well, these are all the passages dealing with objectivism versus subjectivism in philosophy, and also as it applies to science. So if you don't like that topic, you don't know the idea of what it's about, you can drill those passages. And I've done it for rule sub as well. For logic games, rule substitution questions, I've categorized those and listed them. I've done the same for the curveball games, the miscellaneous games. And so the idea of pulling out certain things to focus on, I mean, you could do whatever you want. You don't have to just do the exams as they're laid out, 4 sections as they're in the published exams, and doing them in order or timed. LSAT kind of mixes everything up, but folks like me make it our mission to dissect the exam, to deconstruct it and lay things out by type so you can work specifically on what gives you trouble. And I've laid this all out in my LSAT study plans as well to remove all the guesswork about what to do.
That sounds great. Also, I'm just noticing there's some questions coming in, and I think we're going to be addressing those questions. So the first question we have is, can we discuss more of what the LSAT actually looks like scored and how it compares to a regular LSAT in terms of scoring? So what the LSAT Flex actually looks like.
Yeah, sure. So basically, LSAC has created a system called Law Hub. And so inside your lsac.org account, you can see exactly what the Flex and digital format looks like. Basically, it was initially created for tablet for the previous digital LSAT. Now it's a Flex, so there's a countdown timer. You can increase or decrease the text size. You can highlight and underline. So it's pretty cool. You could flag questions simply. You can jump around to what you need to. So it's kind of cool. And they've made 2 exams available for free inside that account, exams 71 and 73. So go on, look at that. It's free. And then if folks want access to more of the exams, LSAC has made over 60 of them available in the digital and Flex format in a program called Law Hub at lawhub.lsac.org. Inside your account after you log in, it's $99 a year for access to over 60 exams. It's a great resource, and it's the only place you can see exactly what that Flex format looks like. As for scoring, it's still on the 120 to 180 scale, and they haven't released raw score conversions for the Flex specifically, but assuming that they keep using the Flex long-term, if they decide to make it the new normal, then I assume they will release more about how exactly the scoring works. But for a rough approximation, you could take your accuracy on the 3 sections you complete, leaving out one of the LRs, the logical reasonings, and then simply multiply your raw score by 4/3 before translating it on the raw score conversion chart. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.